Good morning, everybody. Welcome in to Spirit of Life Alchemy. Today is Tuesday, the 8th of November 2022. It's the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus today, and I'm going to do you a reading about the energies that we need to know about for this big, potent, exciting full moon lunar eclipse. So let's do some cards. We're going to use the Work Your Light first of all. Work Your Light Oracle first of all. Shine a light into the darkness. Okay, so what do we need to know for today? The 8th of November 2022. Full moon lunar eclipse happening in Taurus today. What help, advice, support, guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Messages from Spirit, please. Oh, itchy nose. They're here with their little feathers on the end of my nose. Spirit is close. Oh, beautiful. The ever unfolding rose. Oh, one of the most beautiful cards in the deck. Cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Wonderful energy for this lunar eclipse today. Pillars of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. It's what happens as we unfurl and unfold and blossom. Oh. Let's have a little break and do some play. Have fun, celebrate, and don't be too serious. And a beautiful energy. It's actually quite funny. Tonight I'm going into the wild and untamed community to do a masterclass stroke talk on ceremony and ritual, and how ceremony and ritual connects us to the universe in a very powerful, playful, and deeply connected way with our souls, both on an individual and a collective level. Completely personal, experimental and experiential perspective. Having been in this work, in this, I don't know, interest, whatever, I don't know how to describe it, but I've been doing it for about over 30 odd years and I love it. And ceremony and ritual is a really important part of my life for everything. And so, yeah, I'm doing a speech, I'm doing a talk tonight about playing with the energies. So, and it just feels this full moon lunar eclipse feels like a way to sort of break any heavy energy is with playfulness. You know, don't take yourself too seriously today. You know, sort of the Uranus energies around this full moon is just cracking us open into our beautiful high vibration. Our growth. It's a big portal point for awakening today. So enjoy it. Let's do some cards and see what the tarot has to say about today's full moon energies. So what do we need to know for today? Tuesday the 8th of November 2022 at this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. What does Spirit want to tell the collective? What messages are there from Spirit for the collective? What help, advice, support, guidance and advice can Spirit offer the collective to help us navigate today's energies, all for our highest and greatest good? Okay, and one more. They're telling me they want one more. Okay, let's see. What do we need to know? The moon. put my glasses on because I can't read the little writing on these cards. The Silver Shadow Reflector with the Ace of Swords, with the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Imprisoned Bear, and Nature, the Seeds of Life. The card with no name. Just move all my cards down. These cards are quite big, not as big as the first edition, but they're still quite big for putting out. Oh, with the Sacred Heart, the heart and soul of Goliath, sorry. Five of Cups, the Spilt Regret. Three of Cups, the Trinity Triangle. We'll have the Sage, we'll have the Shadow Self. So the Sage is the purity, and the Shadow Self, the dark inner swamp. That sounds like Scorpio energy to me. Okay, juggling snake. Oh, and we'll have the Lovers, okay, as well, to go out there, because it feels like sort of we're juggling between dark and light, shadow and light, between the Scorpio and the Taurian energies. Oh, really itchy nose. Normally when that happens, they're telling me I'm on the right track. Okay, so where are we? We're at a full moon lunar eclipse, in case you didn't know. So the moon card can be about the cyclic journey through life, the cyclic dance of ebbing and flowing, of coming from the subconscious up into consciousness, then back down into subconsciousness. The ever-evolving dance and rhythm of life, and the lunar cycle. And it can also be about, you know, the hidden coming to light, the subconscious coming to consciousness, what's coming up to be released. Okay. We have the Ace of Swords, the gift of clarity. Okay. Secrets coming to light, is suddenly having aha moments of seeing where you've been stuck, and suddenly you know what's been holding you back, and being able to release that so you can move forward. Okay, clarity coming in. Building on a foundation of love, the Ace of Cups, the gift of love from the universe. Okay. Knowing that love is everything. Love is the energy of the universe. Love is at the core of everything. We are love, and just really connecting in. Once we get clarity and seeing, you know, that's what we are. This is also about, I think, sort of head and heart coming into harmony and working together. Okay. That then we can start making progress. The card in the above position, the Eight of Swords, the Imprisoned Bear. This is about old mindsets that are keeping us trapped, keeping us frozen, preventing us from breaking through the glass or the ice ceiling. You know, this full moon is a chance to break through that, release those old patterns, those old stories, the old paradigm, the limiting beliefs that keep us trapped, that keep us small, because there's a massive potential today with this full moon to step into a new life, a new exciting, fulfilling life, creative, standing in your truth, being your authentic self, breaking through these barriers. And also, you know, with the first day of the new year, we've had a week of being in the Samhain, in between worlds, and we're setting intentions. We're planting the seeds for this coming year. How do you want to grow? What do you want to do this year? How do you want to be? What energies do you want to bring in for this year that we're just stepping into? The seeds of life. What life do you want to grow? Okay. The card with no name. Now, I see this in lots of ways. For me, it feels like a totem pole. And also sort of a bit of I want to say the upside down world. The seeing things as a different perspective, where seeing the negative of things. I don't mean negative in, as in, sort of not very good, but a different perspective. Like photograph negatives. Okay, you're seeing sort of the other side of things, looking deeper within you and seeing, if you've been living in a limited world of old beliefs and mindsets and everything, then seeing the positive, seeing the play, seeing the pillars of light and seeing yourself unfolding as the ever unfolding rose, that would be the negative, because it's the opposite way round to how you've been living. Okay, so different perspectives and things. And it just full of new life to me as well. It feels electric. It feels like nerve pathways, neural networks. You're creating new neural networks, shining the light through the darkness to evolve and change. Oh my God, my nose. And get to the heart of things, to become the Sacred Heart. With the Ace of Cups here and the Sacred Heart, and we've got the Lovers here. There's repeated messages about love is the answer. Hello. Awakening is around the heart. It's about love energy. It's heart-centered consciousness, cracking the heart open, cracking ourselves open, and releasing the regret, releasing the sorrow, the grief, the disappointment from the past. Even though sort of 3 cups are spilt, there's still the 2 cups, the 2 of Cups remaining. Love is still there, okay? Instead of looking at sort of the spilt cups, looking at the cups that are remaining and releasing, the old mindset of grief, of sorrow, of guilt, of shame, of disappointment, all those negative emotions, and standing in your self-worth, your self-love. That is Taurian energy. Before everything else, we learn to love ourselves, and that transforms the world around us. This is stepping into that, releasing the 5 of Cups so that we can step into our Sacred Heart. And if you look in the Sacred Heart, it's full of roses. We are the ever unfolding rose. Rose is the flower of love. Rose Essential, I'm an aromatherapist. I've been for 25 years, or maybe even getting on for longer than that now. I'm an aromatherapist. Rose Otto is the most sacred essential oil in our box of essential oils. I work with about 70 or 80 different essential oils in my work, and there's something particularly wonderful about rose essential oil. I love Rose Otto and Rose Absolute. Rose Otto is heart chakra, Rose Absolute is sacral chakra. Together we bring out, sort of the energies together, and blending them together works wonderfully. So yeah, at the heart of everything. Very expensive oils, but if you come to see me for a treatment, I'm getting my rose oils out to treat you with, then you're going to get a really, really deep healing. So yeah, the roses, the hearts, it's love energy. And then we've got the 3 of Cups, celebration of love. 3 of Cups, Mercury in Cancer, communicating love, the play, celebrating with others, celebrating love with others, playfulness and wonders. And then These two cards, the Sage, the Purity, cleansing away, you know, what needs to be released, and purifying our energies. We got that coming out with the Shadow Self, the Dark Inner Swamp. This is the Scorpio, the emotional quagmire, the emotional sewer or swamp. You know, this is what we're diving into to find what needs to be released, bringing it from the subconscious up to consciousness so that we can release it and purify, purify it, and balance the light and the dark energies. Know the fear. When we see the fears and we acknowledge them, they stop holding power over us. I think I was saying this yesterday on my morning reading. Oh, it might have been this, or it might have been my Enchanted Way, week 3, about when our fears are in the shadow, that's when they hold power over us. But when we bring them to light, we can purify that energy and we can acknowledge them. And although the fears are still there, they lose their power. Okay. When you can acknowledge, I don't know, I was saying about sort of, you know, having a fear of public speaking, something that's held you back in the past. But when you actually step up and do it, you know, that fear's still there, but you overcome it and it doesn't, you know, it doesn't hold power over you anymore. And I think sort of the Two of Pentacles is about balancing that light and that dark energy, the Taurus and the Scorpionic energies, and bringing them into balance and harmony and love. You know, the divine masculine, divine feminine within us, the yin and the yang, the shadow and the light, bringing them together into harmony and balance, so they work for us together. So this is my full moon lunar eclipse reading. It comes, love is the answer, play in that energy, and yes, breaking through old mindsets, old fears, old anxieties, getting clarity on what those fears and anxieties are, and breaking through them, breaking through the ice ceiling, breaking through the glass ceiling, breaking through the mindsets and the things that have limited you, and bursting through into the new year, into a new life, and planting the seeds for new growth. Okay, so that's your full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, then please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell for notifications of when I'm releasing readings. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful full moon lunar eclipse day. And until tomorrow, thank you for watching.